You know, the universe has this amazing ability to balance out things that have become unbalanced. A way of making sure that things stay in balance by giving people a reality check for trying to do things the easy way. See, for every action, there is an opposite and equal reaction, and we are constantly finding that out. Now, in today's society, where everyone is afraid of doing anything that is even slightly considered arduous, people have absolutely forgotten the benefits, the payoff for honest, hard work. Of course, I'm referencing this recent OZEMPIC outbreak and has been so very quickly adopted by so many people who are not willing to put the work in. I'm not talking about people with diabetes. That's not a skill issue, okay? Actually, in some cases, it can be. But I'm talking about people who use OZEMPIC, a pharmaceutical injectable, not to give them the mental focus and concentration it requires to go to the gym and lift consistently, or to learn how to manage your hunger and portion control your food. No, this thing just stops you feeling hungry. That's all it does. That's what Ozempic does. It stops you feeling hungry. That's it. People are so unable to control even that base urge to overeat that they're willing to inject themselves with a temperamental pharmaceutical to bypass literally any sense of discipline. And now we're seeing the effect of this. If you discover something that seems a little too easy, a little too good to be true, and the benefits are just so good with none of the work, it usually is too good to be true. From the Daily Mail, more Americans on Ozempic go blind as doctors sound alarm over potential startling side effects. Experts have sounded the alarm about blockbuster weight loss drugs like Ozempic leaving users blind. Several studies have linked the shots to conditions that cause inflammation and block blood flow to the eye, causing severe and sometimes permanent vision loss. Was it worth it? Now researchers have detailed 9 new reports of US patients who went blind after taking semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic, and Mounjaro, respectively. One woman injected 1 dose of semaglutide for her diabetes and woke up the next morning blind in her left eye. Now, that's unfortunate that a diabetes patient is suffering these side effects, but the amount of people suffering the side effects is going to increase exponentially when people are taking Ozempic for cosmetic reasons. This prompted her to stop the medication for 2 months before her diabetes forced her to go back on it. 2 weeks after restarting, she lost vision in her right eye as well. Harvard doctors began investigating Novo Nordisk's blockbuster drug, which is officially approved for diabetes treatment, in 2023 after 3 patients taking the drug were diagnosed with the condition in 1 week. Their findings, published in July, warned that Ozempic may be linked to a 2-fold increase in cases of non-arteritic anterior ischemic optic neuropathy. Then earlier this month, 2 studies out of Denmark, where Ozempic's maker is based, found a similar connection. That prompted the Danish government to investigate and initiate a request with the EU. They said the new studies reinforce this suspicion and may hold new important information that should be assessed. I can already see people trying to justify taking this shit for weight loss. But Jake, this is like the only way for people to get down to a healthy weight. See, this is the thing. People are saying healthy. It's not. Healthy is learning how to manage your own hunger, learning how to cook at home, how to portion control, the discipline required to go to the gym, learning a workout routine, learning where to put that in your day, building up your strength, your lean muscle mass. Ozempic increases the levels of incretins, hormones, which are naturally produced by the stomach when you eat. It works by helping your body to produce more insulin when needed. It also reduces the amount of glucose or sugar produced by the liver and slows down how quickly the food is digested. Essentially, what this does is it slows down the digestion of food already in your body, which means your brain thinks it's full all day, meaning you don't eat. Now, if you're cutting your calories and you're not building lean muscle mass, you're not building your body in the gym, you're not working on your fitness, you're merely just eating at a staggering deficit. Again, this is another thing whenever it comes to learning about macros and nutrition. There is a safe amount of deficit for you to exist in. Anything below that is really bad for your body. But these people taking Ozempic don't know this. People could be and are eating in catastrophic deficits of calories per day for extended periods of time. Allow me to continue to tell you what that does in long term. It's worth noting that while semaglutide induces weight loss, it doesn't replicate the essential benefits of exercise, such as increasing muscle mass and reducing the risk of bone demineralization/osteoporosis. Fitness is what is healthy. Usually, whenever you get fit and you look after and you watch what you eat, the side effect is that you lose weight. People don't care about that. They don't care about the health benefits. They don't care about longevity. They don't care about mobility or looking after their joints or looking after their bones or looking after their muscle mass, their lean muscle mass. No, they just want to look skinny to fit in the clothes. That's literally all it's ever been about. It's never been about what's healthy. Here's your magic pill. Magic pill generation, because you are the magic pill generation, or in this case, a magical injection to just completely bypass your lack of discipline entirely and make you lose weight without even realizing it. Clinical trials have shown that GLP-1 agonist drugs like semaglutide, parentheses Ozempic, can lead to a 13.9% loss of lean muscle mass. That is really, really bad. I don't think people know exactly how important it is to have lean muscle mass on your body and what the lack of it leads to. Fitness is so unbelievably important, and some people just they don't get that. Again, because they're young. Zoomers are young enough just about now where their terrible health choices, their really, really bad decisions in terms of their health are currently being masked by their youth, by the lack of time they've had to deal with the consequences of these terribly unhealthy decisions. Now, I'm 33, about to be 34 in like 3 months. I've seen people my age who made terrible decisions with their health in their 20s now paying the price. They are now suffering the consequences of their sloth and their gluttony. Oh, I'm sure it feels so good just vegging on the couch, just like nyam, 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 scrolling on your phone, vaping, injecting yourself with Ozempic so you don't actually have to think or work out or cook anything or learn what a macro is. Fucking Tumblr started this shit, man. Like, normalize one day just eating the cake if you want it. No, see, there was a reason why we did not let things like that slide, because it's a very slippery slope. Some people have such a difficult time maintaining their discipline for their diet that even just having one slice of cake on Saturday or for someone's birthday can lead to the rest of the week being nothing but a food binge. Some people lack that control. So for them to even get into a position where they're able to just knock out everything that's bad for them, they don't cave to any temptation. They cannot do things in moderation. It has to be fit and healthy all the time, because if they have a taste of something that's sugary or sweet or fatty and delicious, then that's it. That's them fucked and they're back on their shitty diet. It's the same with people who smoke or people who drink. They don't occasionally have a cigarette or occasionally have a beer. They're off that shit. They don't touch it, because if they do, they relapse. So let's have a look at the benefits of having lean muscle mass in pursuing fitness and healthy choices in your life. Let's see where that leads us. Oh, would you look at that? Faster metabolism, better bone density, improved insulin sensitivity, lean body mass combats obesity, muscle prevents injury, improved mobility, improved quality of life, prevent diabetes, strength, better mental health. There's a mental health crisis amongst Zoomers at the moment, and I am willing to bet money on why. Improved immune system, increased strength and endurance, injury prevention. Yeah, but like Ozempic's like the only way I've managed to lose weight. Are you willing to take it for the rest of your life? Are you even financially capable of taking it for the rest of your life? Because let's have a look at this study, shall we? Studies show that people who suddenly stop taking Ozempic gain back almost all of their weight. And do you know why? Because your appetite returns. And because you have done absolutely none of the hard work to learn how to control your cravings, as soon as this band-aid is removed, you go back to caving in to every single one of your caveman desires. You have absolutely no discipline. You go straight, oh, I'm hungry, I should eat everything in the house. You go straight back to that. You've learned nothing. You have no built muscle mass to help increase your metabolism. In fact, anything that's shot to shit, you now have less muscle mass than you've ever had. And on top of the less muscle mass, meaning a lower metabolism, you now have this voracious appetite that you have no idea how to control. So you put almost all the weight back on again. It's the same with steroids. You take steroids to get really jacked and shredded. The second you stop taking steroids, that goes away. So what a lot of bodybuilders do to make sure that they don't look in the mirror one day and see that all their gains and strength are gone, they do this thing called cruising, where they take steroids forever. So yes, it is harder. It is hard. Everything worth having is hard. Do it the hard way. You will be far more proud of yourself for it. I've been Jake Monroe. I had a great day today because I made it a great day, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.